That devil is working overtime, it seems like. Oh my goodness, what a wild day. Wild week, to be honest, but that's okay. You know what? At least I'm mechanically inclined and kind of know when to like pull over, what have you. But anyhow, yeah, I'm safe. Everything's safe, and no damages, which is awesome. And yeah, I was just like at work, and a customer came in, said like the front end was making some noise, and I was like, oh, okay. So I jacked it up, check it out. I'm like, oh, okay, weird. Everything seemed good, everything seemed solid. And then I took it for a test drive to see what he was meaning, because he said it's doing some weird stuff. So I took it for a drive, and all of a sudden I'm looking and I'm like, well, that's kind of weird. Like, it started to act more funny. I'm like, well, that's strange. Look at the rear view mirror, and I'm like watching the tire go crazy. I'm like, holy cow, what the heck? And yeah, anyways, he has spacers on a dually, and one of the spacers actually came loose or broke the studs or something like that prior to coming in. And just me taking it on the test drive, it just kind of was the end of that. And so anyhow, got it all torqued up, and now I got to take it apart and fix it, because after I got it all tightened, there was no wobble, no shake. Truck ran pretty good. So kind of crazy. Wasn't expecting that. And plus it would have been, it's kind of one of those weird things, because it goes tire, spacer, and then another tire. So it's kind of like hidden, so you don't really see it, don't really notice it, and you put your head in there and everything looks good. You're like, oh, okay, should be all right. And yeah, I guess another eventful day. But I'm just gonna get my laundry done, so that's my plan, get my laundry done. And yeah, that was almost lost 2 tires, and both dualies. Kind of crazy. I guess I'm gonna have to be really mindful of that. So anyone that has dually trucks, be careful if you have spacers. It's hard to see too, and yeah, anyhow, hopefully you guys enjoy. Gonna get that fixed up tomorrow, so then he'll be happy and safe for the road. I don't know whoever put his tires on, or they didn't torque it properly, or he has like a big welder and a bunch of weight in the back of the truck, and maybe he had a big bump and it broke the studs. Either or, because with the spacers, it's not good to have big spacers and dualies and a lot of weight, because like that takes a lot of stress on the stud, is what I'm thinking. It just makes a lot of sense, because he's got a big welder with like a crane hook. So I'm thinking maybe he hit a big bump and it cracked the stud. And I took it for a drive just to see what was going on, because of course I checked the front end. I'm like, oh, it looks good, it's tight. I don't understand what's going on. Anyhow, hopefully you guys enjoy. Much love like always, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.